scary was that last week? How did it, between then and I guess Max said it was almost game time today before you told him I'm good to go. Just what was that week like for you?
It was alright. I mean, I was in the training room all week. They were doing everything they could to make sure I was good. Told them about Thursday that my head was fine. It was just my ankle, really. So I was good the whole week. Really.
How scary was it on the field? And in addition to that, you go from that moment, it was about 8 or 9 minutes when you're laying out there, you got teammates praying for you, to today where you're catching a couple touchdown passes.
I mean, it was a little scary, but then, you know, you got in the hospital, told David, part of the game, you got a clean shot on me. And I knew I was going to be all right, and I opened my eyes. So I knew I was fine.
Have you watched the play?
I did.
What did you think of that? Because you didn't see the guy coming, obviously.
Yeah, every time I looked to my right, and before I can look to the left, he got me. And I said, it was a clean play. He made a big play for his team.
Tez, did you open, you said when you opened your eyes, like when did you open your eyes?
Honestly, I don't know. I took my helmet off, next thing you know, I was looking up that loop, and I don't even remember what happened in 20.
Okay, so on the field though?
Yeah.
Was the ankle you mentioned, was that a part of the play?
When I was looking at the video, like I got in the hospital, I was wondering my ankle was hurt, and I looked at the video, he kind of rolled up on my ankle as well.
You said you didn't sleep all night in the hospital. Was it because of the pain or what?
Nah, I was just up all night. I wasn't ready to go to sleep.
Obviously, Max said you gave him the okay, like 2 minutes, or what he said, 2 minutes kind of before kickoff. Did you have a feeling though throughout the week that you would probably be ready to play, or was it really that last minute for you as well?
Like my ankle problem was real bad all week. Like I tried to push off of a release, like it was hurting. So I mean, took a couple of minutes, got taped up. I was fine and warm up and pre-game. So.
How much did you guys
need to play today? Like this was one, like you're saying, you're coming off a huge hit. You got the ankle thing. Like you couldn't sit this thing out and rest. Get ready for the final 3 games. Like why did you want to play?
Yeah, I'm not too big on sitting out. Like if I can play, like I'm gonna go try to go full speed. So me sitting out, I mean, that's off to me really trying to milk like players around, trying to milk stuff, or like trying not to play on purpose to save himself. And I'm just like, I mean, if I can go, then I'll go.
Did you guys, as a team, need this? Did you need to have a game where all the positive morale and mojo kind of went your way?
I'm sorry.
Did you guys as a team need a game like this? Some people say you shouldn't play an FCS team this time of year, but now that the game is in the books, did you guys kind of need to have this feel-good morale type game given the previous couple of weeks?
Yeah, I feel like we did coming off two hard fought losses. I feel like we needed a game like this to get some confidence back, especially with who we got next week and do. You know, they come in 5 hours, we needed a game. Give us some momentum back.
Tez, with Chris Culver catching that long touchdown late in the fourth quarter, that seems like a route that you could have easily run or if it was earlier in the game. Does he remind you of a younger you at all?
It does. Coach stepped me out of time as well, but he's gonna be real special. I saw that when he came in. He ran his first non-ball in camp. He's a very good player, and I'm very proud of him for that.
How have you seen Culver kind of come along in practice? I know you mentioned kind of seeing in camp, but I guess just out, the way that the season's progressed, Mac even said that, he's somebody that they kind of need to rely on a little bit more today. How have you seen him progress behind the scenes?
Yeah, he comes to practice, he keeps working every day, Galloway's on him, T-Scott's on him. We continue to go every day, like that route, those go routes, like we reps those all day, every day, so we knew it was going to come for him at some point.
What kind of advice do you give a player like him? Obviously, he's a young guy, been around the block. Like, what's some of the pieces of advice that you kind of give us?
I just tell him like, listen, take the coach. And I was one of the players who wanted to be coached. So I just tell him like, go Galloway, telling him something, like just take it all in, like just tell him his time's gonna come, like, which it did. He probably didn't expect it to come, but I always tell him like, stay ready because it's coming.
Doc Chapman last 3 games, had a big catch against Virginia, had the kickoff return catch last week. He had a 45-yarder today. Is that something you guys kind of see more and more from him in the last month, 6 weeks or so in practice, that he's starting to translate that to the field?
Yeah, definitely. It started with him back in the spring. He put in a lot of work to be a better version of himself. So to see him come out and make big plays, game in, game out, it's real special for him.
Were you surprised on the second touchdown with how open you were?
I was, because my path that I was taking, I looked and see the ball there. I'm like, why are you throwing that? Well, I guess I'm open. And I started to catch it. So that was really on Drake for he threw me open. So that played a lot on him.
Did you all confuse them? It seemed like they had a bunch of several busts in coverage. You know what I mean? Like, was there some confusion that you all created for them? You know?
I feel like it was. I mean, they probably expected some different things that we usually do, and we, made some adjustments in game. Drake was making a lot of checks at the line as well, so they probably was expecting something, and we ended up running something different. That probably threw them off.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys.